And here we go, the courtroom drama unfolds. Caleb Smith's future hinges on this hearing. But here's the twist. This isn't just about legal procedure. It's about a kid who told the truth and got punished for it. Stick around, this one's messy.
Court does call the case. Will be close admission versus Caleb Ricardo Smith.
Good afternoon, Judge Lawrence H. Margolis, on behalf of Mr. Smith, who is in custody.
Yes. We're having him brought out.
Your Honor.
Hold on. Yes, it was.
Let's break this down. Caleb admitted to using marijuana, violating his bond conditions. Technically, that's a slam dunk violation. But morally, the judge is stuck between rewarding honesty and enforcing rules. Should the system punish truth tellers? Drop a comment below. What would you do?
Do you want me to talk?
All right. Set this hearing when the defendant is present. I set this hearing after the court finding a bond violation. And had revoked the defendant's bond. I set this hearing giving an opportunity for reconsideration of the condition.
Judge. Your Honor, I'm in the courtroom today with my client's mother, Nicole Barrow, his brother, Uncle Gino's in the courtroom, as well as Gino Jr., as well as Raymond Spears. Yeah. Gino, sorry, Reno. And Raymond Spears is his old football coach. They're all here in support of young Mr. Smith. Your Honor, we were here last Thursday, and it was PCC, Your Honor, requested, asked the people requested to amend the bond and change it from a PR bond. We discussed it a little bit, and then Your Honor asked Mr. Smith whether he had been using marijuana, and he honestly said that he was, and Your Honor revoked.
This is where law clashes with ethics. Courts demand compliance, but they also preach integrity. Caleb's honesty just backfired hard. Is that justice or a flaw in the system? Sound off below.
Today, well, I would kind of like to ask him what he thinks.
Correct. Thank you, Judge. To remind the court, this is young Mr. Smith's first criminal charges lifetime. He has perfect record at school. He was on his way to 4.0 grades until last semester when his grades declined. It was no coincidence that he has now, that's when his problems with the began. He was not attending his duties at school. He was sort of hanging out with the wrong crowd, not to justify or offer an excuse, but here we are today. It was charged, originally this case that was in front of us was charged in juvenile court. He spent 4 days in custody. After that, he was released from custody. We went in front of the juvenile court judge and the case was dismissed, and then he was charged in adult court. The charges are very serious. I can approach and we can discuss a little bit about the biggest charge if Your Honor would like to hear. I believe he has there are compelling defenses to that. The short of it is we're seeking to have him placed back on his house arrest tether, so he can go to school, so he can go to church, so he can do the right thing and be around his family and have the support of his family and handle these cases on all fours. He is presumed innocent. This is a good young man. I have faith in this young man. and I'm here for the duration.
Anything from the people?
People are taking and from that use. So like you have some concern with the release case, so much more conditions before the GPS federal with OIC church school. So we would then see that OIC got the marijuana from the school. And so I'm concerned because we could get that same environment where if we got the marijuana, likely this violation.
I would just suggest the court may, if Your Honor was inclined to reconsider, may institute a testing regimen would be something this young man should be responsible to could handle.
Well, and I appreciate what people are saying. The other issue in this one that plagued me since I put him in, you know me know that it would, and that is that if he stays incarcerated, maybe that might be the right decision for most. What I did know is he doesn't mind it. And then at the end of it all, I don't know what.
Watch the judge's dilemma here. Lock Caleb up, and he might never graduate. Free him, and the judge risks looking soft. This isn't just legal, it's human. The weight of that robe. Heavy.
Young man, what? So when you spent the 4 days before, that was in a juvenile facility.
No, it was here in a holding cell.
For some reason, they weren't able to hold him in the juvenile facility, Judge.
So what have you been thinking?
Like recently,
Well, you had locked up.
first, how right you are, and that I did learn my lesson, and that my actions do have consequences, and then this is a very serious matter, and that I do not want to be here, and not. It's more like this place shows me that I'm not like supposed to be here, and that.
You were telling me earlier today.
And that I've been thinking about, going to school. I've been thinking about graduating, go to college. I've been thinking about my relationship with God, and that how I can become a better person, and that. Sorry. Pretty much like how I can improve myself as a better person. That's what I've been practicing while I've been there. So I can, when I'm out, become a better person, show you not with just my words, but with my actions.
Are you great? Well, because see, here's the thing. If they were to reinstate you, put you back in.
Boom. The judge isn't just ruling, he's parenting. Caleb's grades are his lifeline. No A's, no freedom. Talk about pressure. But here's the kicker. This might be the wake-up call he actually needed.
Problem thing is that if you're failing at school, my major motivation for you giving you opportunities is more.
On your page.
Okay, yeah. Ever since I've been out, my grades has been improving. I have screenshots to prove that I have A pluses right now. My lowest grade right now is a C. I believe a C.
In what?
C and 1 second here. I'm trying to think. I have an A plus in accounting too. A C and a C in newspaper. I just it's a newspaper for entertainment. I had a missing assignment that I haven't turned in.
What should you grade?
All A pluses. Or at least passing. Or not at least passing, but A's and B's. But I'm shooting for all A's.
Maybe. Mom, anything you want? Just stay right there.
Um, have time to go to counseling, go to Thrive Work, and in our so not family. Uh, also, I looked into him being into a mentorship program. I'm a football coach out of a program called Pathway Careers. Um, he said he'd be willing to mentor him along with his older brother who started U of M in the fall for software engineering. And his uncle got them in their lives. And then now I have more time off from work to be able to understand what's going on, to be able to get on the right track. That's my goal. If I got to monitor him to come to school here. I got engaged with teachers, just so he can feel. So they've been allowed to go to work. He's ready to have to come back up. They're all missing him. He's well liked in his whole school, principal, everybody that they've known since elementary. When he came up here, he was like, make sure that he's no constant. He's doing wrong.
Pardon?
And I make sure that he's no contact with them. He doesn't have everything number. Not actually having linked to my iCloud, so I'm able to view all of the activities with my cell phone. Yeah.
You hang around like a grown man. Baby.
Yes.
Brian,
Mm-hmm.
so when you went to jail, did you feel grown? Because I can there's a whole lot of grown folks back there.
This isn't just about Caleb anymore. The judge just spotlighted his mom's sacrifice, the sleepless nights, the fear. Courtrooms aren't just about verdicts. They're about families. Chills.
You know something? Remember what I told you about respect on Thursday? Or did you have to shut up?
No, I remember hearing.
What did I tell you?
Tell me respect. It's like, oh, sorry. Yeah, you told me to respect my mother. And that if I can't respect my mother or the court, then that's a problem. And I do remember hearing it. And I would like to say that I am like these 4 days. It may seem little, but it was a lot to me, and I really like had time to think about it and on respect and the lengths that my mother is going for me, and the least I can do is to respect it to my full extent.
You know what's funny? You're not here, and to the extent you can understand it. You understand it, but you're never, until you are one, you never understand the sacrifice. It's just not, you're not going to get it. Because I don't know if you slept while you were gone. She probably hasn't slept the moment I put you down. I didn't see. I mean, she knows you're serious trouble. You did not see your mother's reaction when I said, and I'll admit I was kind of young, but your face is light. Yeah, I saw your mother's reaction. So no matter what it is, no matter what's going on around you, no matter how stupid you get, you're still her baby. You can't respect her, and I told you this. I will. You need to respect the court order. You need to respect your mother. You need to respect yourself. But I've been doing this a long time. Somebody that can't respect their mother probably shouldn't be out there walking around here doing it. And you took time off. What What were you talking about before?
Myself, you know, for me, I can't figure out how to balance it. I'm down small countries from and like just get a phone average.
So you're just off. So right now you're off.
Yeah. Myself.
Him doing what he did can't help. Your school on a 4-point schedule.
Sorry, I don't.
What's the highest grade point you can 4 or 5 or 4?
I think 4.0. 4.0 is the highest you can get.
Second chance granted, but with a catch. Drug tests, a 3.5 GPA minimum, and zero room for error. Caleb's walking a tightrope. Will he rise to the occasion or crash and burn? Stay tuned.
Put a test component. I'm going to reinstate the response with conditions that I'm going to get a test 3 times. Anything show up in your system, young man, you're going back. And I'm not having a bond. I'm just going to. You're also to work your way. I want to see a 3.5 grade point average. Hear me?
Yes, Your Honor.
So if this case is still before me and as you approach graduation, and you're not near that 3.5, you know where you're going to go? Right? Because what that just tells me is you're not applying yourself. Is there anything you're unclear?
No.
You understand very clearly, I hope, that this is not.
Sure, I understand.
All right, to the extent you think it's a game, you don't want to play that with me. We clear?
Your Honor.
Whole cause conference, March 6th.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, folks.
Go on.